Hey folks, MADCAT here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. From Studio B at Soundmind Recording Studios, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, the MADCAT, and Bo Sommer. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. Here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
We're back. And we have Christian Porter joining us later on the show with a live performance.
That's going to be really
in studio.
awesome.
So it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for you all to see it. Also, his music on the show today, too.
Yes.
But first...
But first.
You know what I mean? Like, I love the beginning show, but, you know what I mean? Like, because I know it's like, but we're going to hammer MADCAT with something.
Wait, do we want to talk about butts and chairs and phones?
Yeah, right. For those of you who don't know, I've already fallen on my ass once today. I sat on this...
With finesse.
Three-legged, looks like a chair thing from like some Nouveau freaking catalog. But I sat on it and I wound up on my ass. Now, for those of you who don't know, you can't see me out there in listening world. But I'm almost a 300-pound guy, and I freaking directly fell on my ass up against the old Fender speaker there, you know, and that doesn't feel good on the tailbone. I'm just saying.
I'm taking a picture of the chair so we can put that up on Insta.
Okay, yeah, we can do that with the one that I took of you with the chair stuck on your ass.
That ain't no lie.
See, our illustrious Bo decided that after I fell out of the chair, she was going to turn the three-legged chair upside down and then sit in between the legs.
I'm telling you, if they knew the amount of fun that we had here, there'd be droves.
You can check out the Balcony Show Facebook page. I'm sure I might actually slip up and put that picture on there. So.
Oh, my God.
You're welcome in advance, Bo.
All right, so the hashtag today is called wordplay.
Wordplay.
All right, and I'm giving each of you, there's 3 words, and it says whether it's a verb or it's a noun, and you have to use it in a sentence, and then I'll tell you what the word means.
Ooh.
Okay?
Let's see. Adjective, noun. 2 nouns and 1 adjective, huh?
So you can go ahead and try a word first there.
All right. Cattywampus is the first word.
What, is it a noun?
No. It's an adjective. Oh. I'm out of school like 8,000 years. I don't even know what adjectives are anymore.
Descriptive word.
It's a descriptive word. Like, you know, what would be descriptive? Like I caught my cattywampus in my zipper?
No, that's a noun.
Oh, that's a noun? Oh, yeah. Person, place, or thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, boy, you're really going to stress me out here with this one. So it's...
Like maybe something that was behind the zipper is a cumfuzzle or whatever the word is.
Cattywampus.
Oh, catty.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, and they confused with my word.
My God.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Behind my zipper, it's all...
Behind my zipper, it's all cattywampus?
Yeah, there we go.
Holy fuck. Christ. Don't hell. I never mind.
The word cattywampus means it's referring to something that is in disarray.
Well, that's pretty damn accurate then. I guess that's a score.
That is a skew or something that isn't directly across from something.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
To all my lady friends out there, you're welcome.
We haven't forgotten about that, like, blind date thing.
Oh, yeah, no? Oh, geez.
All right,
We're
so
doing that.
go ahead, take
Okay.
one.
Bumfuzzle. It's a verb. Bumfuzzle. Verb. Like, action item.
Yeah.
MADCAT.
I think we just
How
stalled your...
how about you two can help each other? You can show each other your
Okay.
words, and let's.
All right, bumfuzzle. It's a verb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the act of doing something.
The active...
I'm gonna bumfuzzle your ass if you don't get over here.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Why did you pick the ass?
I don't know. Maybe because we're all putting our asses in
Okay.
this chair, falling out of it.
Bumfuzzle refers to being confused, perplexed, or flustered, or to cause confusion. So,
I guess I can. I could do better next one.
okay.
All right.
MADCAT?
All right. Snickers. Holy hell. I got a gap in my teeth here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is hard for me to say.
Or is there something in your mouth?
Oh, yeah. Snickersnee. Wow. Man.
Snickersnee?
Snickersnee. Yeah,
Oh, it's
see?
a noun.
Snickersnee.
Snickersnee. It's a noun. It's like, I put her down on the Snickersnee. I mean, they were
There you go.
That's good.
All right. So a snickersnee is actually a long, dangerous knife.
oh, shit.
Put her down.
It was first used in reference to cut and thrust fighting in the 1700s.
Wow.
Well, I guess it didn't work out too well for her.
No.
If there's any cops listening, this is all fictitious. This did not happen. All right?
Go ahead.
Okay. My next word is bumbershoot. A noun. Bumbershoot.
Bumbershoot, huh?
Aw, damn. I left my bumbershoot in the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh,
You know
got
what?
a winner?
Almost. A bumper shot is another name for an umbrella.
Bumbershoot
So-
or bumbershoot?
Shot. Shoot would be SHOOT.
Yeah.
I know. It's tough. Did I put...
Yes, you did.
That's okay.
Oh.
So I left my umbrella in the bathroom.
You left your... See?
That could
I don't
happen.
know. Maybe you take showers with your umbrella.
When
Singing
I
in
don't
the
want to
rain.
get my hair wet. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. MADCAT?
Snollygoster. Hello, it's a snollygoster.
Can I see what that looks like?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Ray. Well, that's what she said. She looked at my snollygoster. Thank you, Bo. You set that one up perfectly.
Okay. A snollygoster is another word for a politician.
Oh,
Oh.
See? We're educating people here on
We
the
are.
Balcony Show.
Oh, yeah.
Snollygoster.
There's a lot of asshole snallygosters
yeah.
out in the world right now.
I'm sick of the head snollygoster.
Snollygoster. I like that word.
Snollygoster.
All right. My last word is taradiddle. Taradiddle.
Taradiddle.
It's a noun.
Well, that sounds like a late night activity. What? What was she doing? She was taradiddling. What?
It's a noun.
It's a noun.
Oh,
So that could be. Oh, no.
no.
Activity.
No.
Taradiddle. A noun. Oh, my
A
God.
thing?
Did you see her taradiddle? It was sticking out of her shorts.
Good God Almighty.
A taradiddle is a word that references someone or something that is filled with pretentious nonsense.
Well, I guess it could.
Yeah, it said noun in that because I looked them up.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
What I did
And here comes Captain Cooter chiming in.
in our headphones saying
Yeah.
Yes.
dirty talk.
Yep.
okay.
Anne, you're a trip.
Anyways, we're going to get things started with a song from Best Not Broken Kids. Take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
They say we're young and this will fade in time, but believing is a state of mind. They'll be trying to chase us down. Yeah, yeah, hey. You and I live dancing on the bridge, and we hide in your room, never telling what we did. Taking one another, we're taking is forbid, 'cause we didn't take that. We were just kids, kids. We were just kids, kids. Everybody's gotta talk, everybody's got a reason. Everybody's gotta talk, everybody's got a reason. Say, let them say what they want. This thing has only begun, gone. None of the good will die young. You and I live, laughing by the rivers, checking you out while you were jumping in, racing one another till everybody wins, and the time would stop. We were just kids, kids. We were just kids, kids. We were just kids. We were just kids. We were just kids. We were just kids.
And we are back on the Balcony Show with the song All For You by Christian Porter, which will be our in-house interview tonight. So sit down, give it a listen. Here we go.
The air is thin, the water's cold. I cannot breathe for a second, and my heart races on and on, and I will never feel it. A beating heart, it moves so fast, moving 1,000 BPMs, and I won't let it go now. Where I can't feel it now because of you. I can't stop loving you. I won't stop missing you. Days and days, hours and hours, falling to pieces, crumbling towers, all for you. The days that pass, the days to come, I fear the world is gonna end without you here in my arms, and all around it's all because of you. I can't stop loving you. I won't stop missing you. Days and days, hours and hours, falling to pieces, crumbling towers, all for you. Don't let me go, don't let me see what is going on right in front of me. Now and again, I can't stop loving you. I won't stop missing you. Days and days, hours and hours, falling to pieces, crumbling towers. I can't stop loving you. I won't stop missing you. Days and days, hours and hours, falling to pieces, crumbling towers, all for you. All for you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the balcony. And we are very excited because we have the one and only Christian Porter in the house.
What up, what up, what up?
CP.
Yo.
Welcome, dude.
Thank you for having me, very much so.
So, our listeners just heard your song, All For You.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us something about that?
So, All For You was written back when I was about 16 years old or so, and I wrote it about a girl, obviously, you know, young love. And I actually recorded with Dan Malsh at Sound Mind back when he had a studio way back in East Stroudsburg, and we went in and recorded that song, and I played all the instruments on the record. And it was my first ever like major record that I went all out for, invested in. And I've had, you know, amazing parents that supported that kind of decision to go in and with my own money and do something like that. And yeah, All For You was this starting point of what the album could be. The album eventually became called All About You, and I wrote a 5-song EP, which each song talked about you in some kind of way. There was a song called What I Sing to You, Dreaming
Were you
of
in
You.
love?
I was in love.
They call it puppy love.
Yep.
I can feel it. You know what I mean? It's just like the memories are just like
Yeah.
I think you just went back there.
Yeah.
Yep, time travel, for sure. So I did the record, and yeah, the song was fun to record. Like I said, I did all the instrumentation, and that was one of the only songs that I played piano on the record. Everything else was more acoustic guitar based because I grew up on the piano when I was 5-6 years old. My mom played piano for forever, and my dad played guitar, and he was in a rock band when he was my age as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Yeah, just, you know, local bars and things like that. And so musical family kind of
It's
came
in your
together.
blood.
Yeah. But All For You kind of came out of just the instrumentation from the family and young love, and I got to record my first music video with that song too, and that's why that song's super special to me too. It was just the most investment I put into myself as a musician, and spent some money on a good music video. A good friend of mine, Connor Coleman, who is a great producer. I believe he's out in Colorado now. I actually haven't heard from him in a while. And, you know, we took a day and just, we woke up for a sunrise. And, yeah, I know. Exactly.
Could actually go either way.
It could go either way.
Right. We're so used to that kind of schedule anyways, right?
So we woke up and we got on set at Memory Town in Mount Pocono, and it was like a 4:30 call for like a 5:30 sunrise. Make sure we had it all ready to go. I found this old upright piano, and somebody was getting rid of it, and I threw it on my trailer, drove it over there, dropped it on the grass, and, you know, mimicked the piano out in the middle of a field in front of a
neat,
pond.
yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
So if you ever see the music video and you see that opening scene, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep. And if you're ever into Poconos, listeners, make your way up to Memory Town because it's a fantastic place. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So you have a musical background, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a multi-instrument. But why did you choose to pursue music?
You know what? I think it was just a natural thing to do. I've always been into the arts of some sort. So when I was younger, I was in musical theater. When I was in a Catholic school, for the when you graduate 6th grade, you have to be in the musical. It's just the rule. And, I don't know, I think that kind of pushed my, I don't know, cojones, to go for it. And,
That seems to be
Right?
today's
Theme. Little do they know.
Yeah, we won't go any further behind the scenes.
Well, I'll say, I mean, the first time I saw you play was at the Pocono Pub and you were, I think, then just 16.
Yeah,
You were playing there the one night, and didn't say you kind of knew just seeing you play then, like he was just on track to just.
Yeah.
It was going to be the definition of who he is.
Yeah, I got pushed into musical theater when I was younger, and like I said, my mom played piano as I grew up, so I was always around music in some kind of fashion, and my dad played. And then my dad's brother, my uncle, he really pursued music a little bit more than anybody in the family, and he was more of a country artist, and he would always sing around the campfire. We'd go camping all the time. And he had auditioned for Star Search when Star Search was big.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So he auditioned for that, and it was local when they came through here. And they asked him to stick around, sing a few more songs, and they eventually kind of pretty much offered him a record contract. But at this point, he had been a little older in his age, and they're like, if we put you on tour, there's no guarantee you're going to make it. There's a Taylor Swift right behind you. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right, yeah.
But with what he went through, and he taught me about it and gave me some insight towards it and the musical family around me, I mean, it just seemed natural for me to kind of pursue that in some kind of fashion. But I was always in the arts. I love to draw. My family's also in real estate, and I loved architecture. I loved drawing houses. So it was all around that area.
Well, a lot of people can grow up with it, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be your expression,
right?
And like you said, there's other things, and
I think it's mostly because
glad you did.
Yeah.
I mean, glad you chose. it.
I'm glad too, and I think it's because it wasn't forced upon me either. It was just around me. When it's forced, you kind of push it,
naturally to resist.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
No, I chose it on my own, and then people encouraged it after that. And I wasn't good. Nobody's good at the start, and I just worked my ass off. Can I curse on you?
Yes. You worked your ass off.
As I have found within reason.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah.
That's a really neat story, though. Your dad was on Star Search, and of course we have to bring it to the table that you were on The Voice.
I was on a TV show as well.
And I did watch your audition video, and you're one of those artists. Even the first time I saw you, my daughter opened up for Christian at the Renegade Winery 3 years ago.
Is it that long ago?
Oh my God. Yeah,
Time
it
flies.
was a while, but
It really does.
like the first impression, if you ever get to see Christian Porter perform live, it's like there's just something about you, and I'm sure even when you were 16, it's like you have something. You have something. You are mesmerizing. You're memorable.
Thank you.
That's what really makes you stand. You definitely stood out for me.
And she doesn't say that to everybody. I got to say.
Yeah, no, Christian is he's memorable without a doubt.
That's always one of my biggest things when going to see somebody is like if they stand there, okay, your music can be great, but if you're just standing there like a fence post, it kind of takes away from it. And the one thing, I mean, I've seen you a million times already through Matty Snow Day and just being out in the out in the local area bars. And he's always animated. He's always present, and he's always addressing the crowd in some way or another.
You got to have that connection,
right? The engagement from him is 100% all the time, and to me, that doesn't allow for mental drift from the people in the audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, there's a lot of mental drift going on once in a while.
That's so true, and I wish we had more time because I would love to just tap into your experience and your knowledge to help other like indie artists that aren't. They might have the talent, but there's just that something
you
extra.
Either have that though. I think you either have it or you don't. There are some people that walk out on stage and you cannot take your eyes off of them, and then there's other people that you just they're there and they're playing a part, but it's not the same.
Right.
Yeah. So somewhere,
when it's authentic or not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere. Yeah. So Somewhere was the most recent single that I released last year, and it's crazy because it was the first song in 7 years that I released something in general. All For You and the album All About You was released in 2013, and after The Voice and just all the promotions and running around and performing, I got very distracted. And although I was writing throughout that time, there was no... opportunity, really, for me to get in the studio, settle down, and record something and put something out there for everyone. And I tend to be very introverted when I don't talk about music. So just in general, like, what I'm trying to say, sorry, I'm getting very emotional about it. Because I don't know, I love music so much, and I didn't have the opportunity to do anything about it. And I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to it too, that I kept pushing it off in some kind of fashion. And last year I sat down, and there was a moment in my life that really triggered it, very personal. And when that happened, I called up the studio. I was like, I need to come in here, whether it's to release it and be this big promotion or whatever. It's not for that. It's just for me to make some music again, because it's been so long, and I was just being so distracted by everything else in this world. So I came in here and I recorded Somewhere, which is about taking that special someone to a place only you two know about. You get away from the world that we live in. And that was the whole essence of the 7 years that I was stuck in this bubble of sorts. And I finally got to express that and venture out and go to a place only I knew about and write this song and write it about a love of my life and made some music.
See, now with that, we're gonna leave. We're gonna listen to Somewhere. Deep. Yeah, we're gonna listen to Somewhere. And we'll be right back. And Christian Porter is gonna play a live song, and you're gonna check out the balcony page because you're gonna be able to watch it too. So we'll be right back with Christian Porter.
I wanna love, I wanna live, I wanna be with you to a point where it's like sweet deja vu. Yes, I do, with you. With you. Take me away from a day when I'm without you to a place far away from this crowded view. So I'm just with you. Let's go somewhere we both know, somewhere we can make love slow. Take my hand, let's go. Hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know, somewhere only we know. Hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know, somewhere only we know. You can break my heart 1,000 times, but I know that you are just scared sometimes. Oh, when I'm with you, these hands can feel your heartbeat faster. So press your body next to mine. Let's go somewhere we both know, somewhere we can make love slow. Take my hand, let's go. Hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know, somewhere only we know. Hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know, somewhere somewhere. Hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Whoa, hey, why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Whoa.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, in-house with Christian Porter. And what a fantastic conversation we're having as we're coming back in. Now, Bo, I will let you continue to address Christian and get back on track to what we were talking about. It's a very good story going on here.
Yeah, we're just discussing sort of the behind the scenes about The Voice, because Christian was on The Voice, and we're talking about the experience of that, because it is a TV show, despite, you know,
The musical, yeah.
aspect of it, that we're all drawn to it as an audience, but
they're producing something.
right.
You have
You
to
know?
entertain in some fashion.
Yes.
You know, that's very important. I don't blame them for that at all. But, there is that balance between musicianship and TV show. And so the struggle going into it is I'm just at the time, a 20-year-old singer-songwriter from a good town with good parents that support me with a great community, and that's not a story to them.
No.
That's every musician trying to make it. They want to hear the sob stories or the struggle that you really went through, which is a shame that that's such a big portion to it.
And I agree.
So what'd you do?
So I made season 4 of The Voice, but I had auditioned for season 3 of The Voice. And when I auditioned for season 3, I went in there and did the whole thing, and I actually went with my good friend Regina Sales, and we both went through, and I told that story, and they passed on me. And so when season 4 came around, it's different from American Idol, where they do once a year. The Voice does twice a year. So I didn't realize that because it was so early in the show. Mm-hmm. So when season 4 came around, another one of my friends, actually my ex-girlfriend, was saying she was going to audition for The Voice. I was like, that already happened. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, season 4's around. I was like, oh, okay. And it was really the night before. And I said, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Do you mind if I jump in the car with you? And at this point, even though we're ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, we're not like comfortable around each other. So she's like, I have another friend coming too that's going to audition. I was like, yeah, that's great. That makes me the car ride a little bit more comfortable.
Right.
Last minute, that person drops out. So now it's an awkward car drive into the city. So we get there, and this is in New York City, and we go, and 60,000 people are showing up to the stadium, and they take 10 people at a time, and they go into a private booth, and you sing for one producer at a time. And you sing 10, 15 seconds of a song. And so,
like a blip.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how they can just tell like that. So, a few people go. My ex, Brianna, actually, you might know Brianna Storm. She's a phenomenal singer. She actually sings with a band called Acoustic Pursuit. And we joke about this story all the time now. And so she went up and she sang and she sounded wonderful. And they said thank you. And they kept moving down the line. And then my turn came up. And at this point, I had auditioned for American Idol like 4 times at this point. I've tried X Factor. I've tried America's Got Talent. And I tried The Voice season 3. So I'm pretty much over it at this point. It's either you say yes or you say no. I'm not at that age where I'm like begging for that record deal. It's like, okay, if I get this opportunity, I'm going to utilize it. Right. So I go in there and I'm like, you know what? Every time, everyone always tells you, sing straight at the judge, keep your eyes locked on them, smile, and be this quote-unquote fake person. That's not you. That's not who I was at the time. I was like, I just want to sing and have a good time. So I went in there. I kind of like looked around and just started singing. And I started singing Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. Nice. I started vibing on it, and I saw the guy kind of like vibing on it. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll throw another thing at him. And I start beatboxing a little bit. I'm no crazy beatboxer, but it was just something I wanted to add in. And he dug it. And so at the end of the 10 people that did their audition, they say either everyone thank you for time, and that's it for everyone, or they say few people stay, everyone else thank you for time. They said Brianna and Christian, can you stay, everyone else thank you for time.
Wow.
I was like, awesome. And so I go up to the producer and I tell him, I was like, thank you, man. This kind of would have been an awkward ride home if one of us made it and one of us didn't. Right?
That's fantastic.
Right? So, the process keeps going. We do the whole paperwork, all that, blah, blah, blah. A couple weeks later, we go for a second audition in the city. Brianna goes in by herself. I can't see her perform. She comes out. She gives me a thumbs up. I was like, oh, cool. So I go in. The first thing they say to me, so what's up with you and Brianna? I had not talked to these producers yet. I only told the one producer that we had driven in together. And I think I might have mentioned in my story that we were dating back in the day. So they wanted this itchy story about me and Brianna.
Oh, wow.
So I tell them the whole story of what I just told you. They're like, okay, sing. So I do 3 songs. One of those songs is Sexy and I Know It by LMFAO, little bluesy version. Say, cool, go to the next round. So basically me and Brianna passed that round. We waited for a contract. She never got the contract, and I did. So long story short, after I went to LA, did more auditions. This is like 6 months of my life doing auditions.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
I got to chime in.
Yeah, go for it.
A lot of people don't know this. When we were going through that whole process and in the contract, just for you to get in the door to even audition is like 10 pages of a contract. Mm-hmm. So we're going through it because my kid is underage, and
which is even more of a process.
Oh, yeah. And then when you get to that point where Christian's at, there's more auditions when you get to California. It doesn't mean you make it, you get your little golden ticket or whatever. I don't know if that's American Idol. I forget. Whatever.
Yeah, no.
That's American Idol.
That's American Idol.
Okay, so they fly you out, you get to California, you're going to also agree to be interviewed by a psychologist. I don't know.
Yeah,
right?
psychiatrist, psychologist, all these things.
Oh, this whole... It's insane.
Ridiculous amount of mental things happening to you. Yeah. And when you get flown out, you're still auditioning. You're in the top 200 out of 90,000 auditions. Yeah. But only 48 get to make the show at the end of the day. So anyway, at the end of the day, I had auditioned, made the show. I don't know if we have too much time to talk about this, but made the show. And by the time I got comfortable and I'd finally made the top 48, I went to the one producer who I made friends with. I was like, hey, I have a question for you. The whole me and Brianna thing, like, what was the deal? And basically, they wanted us to become a story together. And, like, they kind of wanted to put us together on the show. And who knows what they would have done. Maybe try to break us up and do this and that as far as a relationship goes. And that would be our story.
That's a little insidious, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I get it. It's for TV and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to cut you open.
Yeah.
But
Great
the general
story.
public is going to eat that up.
And you know what? There you go. So there's more to it. Mm-hmm. And thanks for sharing that, because there's probably a lot of people who are trying to get on that show and don't realize everything. So with that said, I'm going to tell you to get your guitar, sir. And we're going to get to the best part.
In the studio, we are happy to have Christian Porter singing his new song, Ball and Chain.
Let's go out where no one goes. Take the less traveled path and roll. See some places we've never seen, like all the ones in that magazine. Live out all the dreams before they rust. Write this endless story about us. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we wanna do. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. But never will I be your ball and chain. Let's take some chances, go somewhere I don't know, and I hope you don't despair. Climb a mountain a time, hand in hand, strong in stride. Live out all the dreams before they rust. Write this endless story about us. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we wanna do. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. But never will I be your ball and chain. Take my hand, we'll make it. Love so strong, can't break it. And if it fails, I'll save it. Even if I'm falling without a warning. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we wanna do. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. But never will I be your ball and chain. 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 But never will I be your ball and chain.
Thank you for moving that.
Oh, yeah,
He's giving me a thumbs up.
Ready? All right, Christian, I want to thank you for that magnificent performance.
Thank you so much.
You are so talented. Fan. Let's have a fan minute. Fan. So you picked up 2.
Yeah, MADCAT, where you at,
He was
brother?
already.
Come on,
already-
one more
I'm
time,
just
right?
kidding.
I'm already locked in.
You're always there. Always.
So where can they get? When can we expect Ball and Chain to be released? And what do you got coming up?
So Ball and Chain is in its final stages of recording right now. So within the next month or two, you'll definitely see it before the end of this year. And if you want to see more music, videos, shows, you can go to christianportermusic.com.
And there you have it.
Sounds good.
I want to thank you, sir, for
Thank
spending
you.
some time here on the show with us. You're just an amazing performer.
I
So,
had a pleasure. Really did.
any final shout-outs?
Shout out to my mom. Always.
And?
Mom and dad, of course.
And come on,
And
the girlfriend.
my
Like, I'm trying to help
girlfriend,
you out.
Amy Blasco. Come on now.
See? There you go. I'm always looking out for the musicians, just saying. So everybody go to christianportermusic.com. Check out his videos, his music. Download, buy his song. You're going to want it. And you're going to be a fan. Just saying.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
All over social media recently, you may have seen the letters NIVA or the hashtag Save Our Stages. It's a huge thing right now, and we are asking everyone in the U.S. to please contact your local, your state representatives, your senators. I'm going to leave a lot of information on our Facebook page and on our Instagram just to help you guys get to these links easily. But basically, NIVA is a mission. It's an organization that was created by, I think, some folks in Brooklyn, New York, actually. And essentially, this organization is trying to do a final push, actually, to Congress. It's to help preserve and nurture the ecosystem of independent live music venues and promoters throughout the United States. We're not completely at a standstill, but it kind of feels like we are, because these venues are never going to survive the next couple of months.
Not if they don't get some help.
No,
You're right.
they need financial help. This organization is really pushing. There's a lot of people helping out. So I'll put up some graphics, some links. Just all you need to do is click on the link and
donate whatever you can, really.
You can either donate or you can actually just participate by clicking on the link, sharing the information. And it's really a push to get our government leaders to help out and put some money back into this endeavor, because, live music and all these ticketed events, they're not happening, and there's no site.
There's no end in sight right now. You're right.
No. So we need everybody's help, and I think everybody can come together. It's a super easy thing. You click on the link, you fill it out, and it's a template where it actually, you put in your state that you live in, and it automatically populates all the information, and it emails your government leaders. And just a reminder that, hey, we're screaming.
Make some noise, people.
Yeah.
Make some noise.
Absolutely. So, again, Save Our Stages, and the organization is called National Independent Venue Association. So check it out, and we'll certainly provide some details for this.
MADTRAX. And today's MADCAT's MADTRAX is Are You Ready by Justin Murta. This song really takes me back to my club DJ days. I really dig it. It's got a great beat. So crank it up. Get your butt moving. Here we go.
I used to think that you were so cool. Now you're making me sick. I don't know how you got me. I don't know what it was that clicked. Your pretty eyes aren't enough this time. I'm seeing the signs. Your pretty eyes aren't enough this time. This time. Don't you know that I can see through you? I thought you did, but now I'm having my doubts. I know, yeah, I know you. You leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth. I used to think I was a narcissist. Maybe I still do. But you really make me start to wonder why anything like you. 'Cause everything that I see, all that I don't wanna be, all that I see is you. And everything that I see is really getting to me when all I see is you. Don't you know that I can see through you? I thought you did, but now I'm having my doubts. I know, yeah, I know you. You leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth. You leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth. Don't you know that I can see through you? I thought you did, but now I'm having my doubts. I know, and I know you. You leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth. Don't you know that I can see through you? I thought you did, but now I'm having my doubts. I know, yeah, I know you. You leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth.
And you're back on the Balcony Show. We finally made it to another great show ending. Christian Porter, many thanks to him.
Absolutely.
Many things. I can see many good things coming for that young man.
So can I, man. And I was so glad he came on the show. You know what I mean? I mean, it's
That was MADCAT's pick.
yeah.
So great job for that host.
Well, I mean,
sure.
That was a good one.
We're a couple of local boys here in the Stroudsburg area, you know, and it's, I like,
Nope. Hey,
Another reason we got to save our stages so people like Christian can get out there and
Right.
actually reach
Exactly.
people, because he
Exactly.
deserves it, and people deserve to
to
hear those
him.
songs.
Right, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. But
I mean, in the interim, I mean, you can catch him at some of the local venues for those of you who listen and you're in the Poconos and Stroudsburg area. He plays often at the Warrior Bar and Grill.
yeah, and you can go to Facebook, give him a like,
Yeah.
follow his page, and he posts there every day where he's
Yep.
going to be playing and stuff. So
I implore
check
you to
him
go out
out.
and see him. Yep, go out
Yeah,
and
for
see him.
sure. Especially since things are the way that they are, and who knows how much longer these guys are going to be able to play on patios and stuff like that too. So get out and support
winter's
for sure.
coming.
Yep.
Winter is
Blah,
coming.
blah, blah.
Oh, boy.
We don't like it.
No.
Winter's coming.
Don't like it.
All right, with that, I'm going to end things tonight, and thank you both. It was tremendous fun, as always. And we're going to end things tonight with a song from Kendall Conrad, Leader of the Pack. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Good night, everybody from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
Right.
You dumped me in the dark, out in the woods. You thought you could keep me from the stars. They're closing in now. I can hear them growl. You left me for dead with nothing else to be said. Didn't give me a second thought. Set your traps, then I was caught. But I found my way to the top. No, I ain't gonna stop till I shoot you up and spit you out. No one around to save you now. And you throw me to the wolves. I'll come back, come back. I'll come back, come back. The leader of the pack, pack. The leader of the pack, pack. I survived. Now I'm the predator on the chase, and you're the prey. You can't hide, can't run from me now. I'll hunt you down. Yeah, you left me for dead with nothing else to be said. Didn't give me a second thought. Set your traps, then I was caught. But I found my way to the top. No, I ain't gonna stop till I shoot you up and spit you out. No one around to save you now. And you throw me to the wolves. I'll come back, come back. I'll come back, come back. The leader of the pack, pack. The leader of the pack, pack. Revenge tastes so sweet, so much sweeter than the lies you fed me. Revenge tastes so sweet, so much sweeter.